Hi guys, Mimish. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. Let's continue our monthly levels of support and resistance. We got a test level here. Oh, this guy was bleeding this month. Woo! Starbucks. Couldn't figure out this guy at all, except for its incorrection. And that's why it's so jerky. Oh, and congratulations, you guys. We survived another 29th, the apocalypse day. IUK, YK. It's there. Oh, wait. No. This cannot be sign of strength because 675, 663. Wait. Yeah, 675 and it closed 663. Oh, so it did close below. So yeah, it is a level. So this level is officially broken. 2675. Yeah. But again, it's just like is it British stock? Regardless, it's approaching its resistance level on monthly in relative 0.5. Everything looks all right. Wait, why did I discontinue this level? Okay, it's down. Now it's up, yeah. ICE. Political stock. I'm kidding. JK, even though that might not be funny for everyone. I'm just the type of person, I mean, gotta find humor in everything. Shouldn't avoid the reality with humor, which you often do, just hiding, you know, in humor, trying to avoid the emotional truth of the moment. But not in this specific case. Yeah, that would be good from sign of strength level. Till then, we'll put you on the monthly watch. Gosh, I know how to fix it. Wait, yeah. And where was I before the ice? Somewhere here. Mm-hmm. That's the stock, which is it like I bought it here, 20 cents a share. Didn't even go that low on Russian market. So that was 1.5 buck at a time. I bought these beer bank ADRs at London exchange, 20 cents a share the next morning after the war started. And the last day they were trading it, it got delisted right away. So I'm just sitting in it, My most profitable investment ever. Thus far. It's good for short. That's something. I don't want to even chart daily. My job. Excuse me. That was not bad for 0.5. Damn. What the heck? And it doesn't make any sense, right? No. It's not in correction yet. In hindsight, this 0.5 was not bad. This volume now. Yeah, now let it go. It's continuation of the trend. I'm gonna chart it now, only monthlies. Boom. This is good for short. Yeah, this guy looks like it wants to. Oh no, wait. The volume is here. I think it just doesn't have liquidity. That's its problem. Oh no. Yeah, this volume is right here. Huh. No, after up thrust like this, I still would want to see it go at least here, bump into this level, and then go up. What a consolidation. Oh, look at this guy. It's either distributes or accumulates. Just purely based on the chart. My bet would be on volume top thrust though. My bet would be distributes. There was this quick sexy balance here. If I was asked what this guy is doing, I'd say, I don't know, I have to see. But if I was put against the wall, this is the knee to my chest, I'd say, distributes. Someone just dumps the stock here and will buy it again from here. Someone who's buying here, here. But look at this. The same situation. Looked like a lot. Consolidation with this volume. I was like, ooh. It went from 2 to 70. It's gonna go down to 0.5 and then, not really. So, but if it would come to this level, up thrusted here and come to 0.5, oh, that would be great. Will it ever do it? I don't know. I don't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be hosting this podcast. Same deal. Well, different flavor though. It's in a balance now. So even more so here more than anything when the stock is in the well, ETF really, right? It says fund, but for my podcast purpose, I'll continue to call it ETF because it's not stock, it's cumulative thing. But yeah, after this sexy spring, definitely consolidates, but I would say I need it down here to 0.5. Sorry, I'm just a huge giant Russian chicken. It's some form of a well, 2.5. Why do I even try to use perforated levels here? Consolidation. Visa. Can give me a chance. Reached its potential. Can easily. There was a level here though. I don't know why. I didn't put it here. Bruh. Look at this guy. I think it's toxic at this point. Can it go higher? Never go back? Yeah, absolutely. Can I join this party in my sanity? No. Sorry. And also, look where the volume is. Like, this is beautiful. Look at the volume distribution. They went IPO and then like they went down because timing was not great, and then someone bought it out back. So they started with 15 and then and by the second year, so all the accumulation happened here up to 25. And that's market participation. And that's where first buyers start offloading the, you see this volume 20 and then 22, and still it's so powerful. However, they're not gonna hold it forever. However, they're not gonna hold it forever. I almost guarantee you that. Where? I don't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today. But I do know they are gonna. And that was actually sign of strength. Not really. That was the sign of strength. Yeah, so it's good for continuation of the trend. Not really. It was good up to 0.5. You see, here's some volume here. Not that biggest, but volume T1, that's the sign of potential reversal, and then volume up thrust, another sign of potential reversal. So these are buyers selling this stock, this is sellers selling this stock, opening short positions. You know what I mean? There wasn't an up thrust as usual, unless you just buy the price. There was one here, but on test, it went higher. On test, it like broke the resistance level. So, and then you see, like, looks like an exhaustion at 0.5, and then it bounced from 0.5. Up thrusts this thing slightly above 0.5 was the volume on the second bar, so that was an entry. But it already went to 0.5, so nah. Yeah. But yeah. Is it good to short? Absolutely not. Will it correct at some point? It will have to. That's just the nature of the market. This is 14 years. It's like 1 year slowdown and then 2 year slowdown. 14 years. 11 years of absolutely unstoppable growth, and see how like it didn't even like little tail, one little like buyer's tail here and one little seller's tail here, and that's about it. And bigger volume on the reaction bars, so that stock is interesting to watch. From like $400, the next stop is gonna be 250, and then 173. Novatec. How beautifully it went to 0.5 once and then twice on volume spring. But yeah, that's a massacre here. It's an interesting move we did. And that was our entry. That was our entry. Needed a test. Too high with the test. Yeah, with the test it's still not there. Yeah, but it's too high. Yeah. Maybe it's something on hour for swing. Yeah, nothing on the hour. Only without test, but I wouldn't take it without a test. Just because of the person I am. You know, it broke. Wait, if I wanted... Why did I... Leave it alone. Came to this volume level and then boom, bounced to it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that was easy. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave you with that. I think we also need to clean this up. It's just unreasonable. But good stuff. Good stuff. Qs are still red, but once again, look at this volume. Again, splash of volume. Oh wait, it added the volume. Doo-doo. This is a setup. Almost inside bar. Price didn't move anywhere, but exhaustion. Almost like a setup. Telling you guys. Any more volume set at 1.5, 148, 149. This is still alright, but it's still like one volume zone. It's interesting actually. Like a big struggle happens here. Like all this. I don't see much of a difference though, but ever since here, this volume, these three bars are all volumed. Yeah, but like previous, yeah, that's why. The previous volume is not that much lower. All this is like... But yeah, no, you can tell that it's like, there's like bigger volumes and the average, it's not like way bigger than average. There was like slowdown here for sure. It was like, how do you say like mumbling for walking? It was like stumbling. Couldn't do anything. That's interesting. And there is volume also. Volume T1, and then volume interaction bar, and it closed above, but close is very weak, it's very minimal. Good up thrust of this level, and go lower, yeah, very possible. Watch out, you guys. Things are turbulent. Okay, I'm gonna go. As always, trade responsibly on your own. Hear everyone. Don't listen to anyone. No one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people, such as myself. You see the difference? Also like 3-bar break, 4 really, but it's like in more volume and reaction bar, but ever since then lesser volume, but price goes. Whereas here, same volume, and that's bigger spread, and then it's smaller, a little bit bigger, but inside candle, so didn't go anywhere. Whereas in Fjord, it's also an inside candle, but it was like finding its way up here with this like seller's tail, and then boom, next month there is no resistance anymore. It just goes like here it was like fighting, and then boom, and here like with smaller volume it just went up. So that's why I'm so optimistic on Fjord. But I would love for the price to come see here, maybe short it on its way down, and then buy more, like way more stock. Here I'm in a good position, but I can like buy way more. I'd also consider buying from here. Yeah, I'm big on Fjord right now. That would be like a sweet spot. Yeah, take care. I'm gonna go.